All right, everybody, Rob Ferretti, real quick update here. I don't want to waste too much of your time, but a bunch of people have been sending me the owner's response, filling in the gaps as to what happened with the dude who ran over the Aventador. And here is the story. You can watch his video. I'll link it in the description. I warn you, the production quality is shit, and the video is far too long that even I skipped through it. Long story short, he's a nice guy. Didn't really mean any harm. He's learned his lessons in life, whatever. But here's the stuff that you actually care about. The reason he was out of the car was because the guy kicked the one side of the car, then kicked the other side of the car. That brought the owner out of the car before the guy ran over the car. So that explains that part of the story. If you listen to it, it gets a little bit into his personal life, into this. He's worked hard for his money. He came from nothing. I applaud him for that. Again, he sounds like a nice guy. You're going to have to forgive him for not knowing his car very well, because he's going to say stuff in that video like, the car takes 15 seconds to start from a stop. It doesn't. You just put it in the gear and you go. It takes time to take the 4 electric brakes off the brake. Just stuff he doesn't know about his car. The car does not have 4 electric parking brakes. It's got just parking brakes in the rear. They are electric. They come off in 1 or 2 seconds, same as Ferraris or any other cars. So he is a guy. He has plenty of money. He's earned his money. He's a nice guy. He doesn't mean any harm. He doesn't mean to. He didn't ask for this to happen. He's not an internet savvy guy, and the last thing he needed was this headache. I'll put it at that. But he also, you have to go easy, because he's not a car guy like you and I, where he knows everything about his car. Even I don't know everything about my car, but he says some things in that video, which is got no microphone, so it's like the sound is awful. But in that video, he does say things that are incorrect about his own car, which you guys as the internet are going to get on his case for and say, what an asshole, you don't even know your own car, blah, 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 blah. Separate that. That's why I'm making this video, to quickly respond, to give that video more visibility. If you really want to hear everything about his life story, you can go on there. But long story short, nice dude, could have knocked the shit out of the guy, didn't knock the shit out of the guy, drove down the street, and apparently the cops were even dicks to him. Not even knowing what had happened, but there's lots of drama stories in there. Long story short, the big gap that we were missing is why this guy was out of the car, if he started something, if he didn't start something. He is not under arrest. It doesn't appear that he will be under arrest. Again, I didn't think that was going to happen. A big thing that he says is that nobody came to his aid and nobody came to help, which I agree. Don't, help the situation. Whatever the situation may be, help try to diffuse the situation as the public. Don't be an asshole. Don't grab your phone and record it because you can go make Instagram views. Just be a decent person. And if you see somebody who needs help, help them out. Whether they're rich, whether they're poor, I don't care. Money is not a qualifier. Sex is not a qualifier. Race is not a qualifier for you being a decent human being and helping somebody that needs help. You're clearly watching what's happening. You don't want to see this guy get his ass beat. B, you don't want to see this guy get his car stepped on, so why wouldn't you step in and be like, dude, you got to stay down there, hold the guy down while that guy moves his car down the road, let the cops come and deal with it. And that's what should have happened. Unfortunately, it's tough to live in San Francisco as a rich guy because people don't like you, because there's a lot of wealth inequality in San Francisco, because there's a lot of really rich people and there's a lot of people that aren't really rich. So this guy, not a bad guy, doesn't know his car as well as he should. He's not responsible for any of this. He had a tough go. He didn't call for this. He didn't want for this to happen. But if you want to see his video, check it out in the description. I hope that answers the questions as to what the unknowns were when I made my previous video. I wasn't planning on making a follow-up for this, but so many people sent me his video about what happened. You're not going to want to sit through that probably, but if you do, God bless you. It's 33 minutes long. You're a very patient person, more patient than I. Thank you for watching. I hope that answers the questions. There may be, and I'm not going to say there won't be, there may be actions taken. The guy who was on the ground, obviously, it appears he was arrested from the conversation that was there because there was a hearing scheduled. But as the owner says, more into rehabilitation. We don't know the mental state. We don't know anything about the guy who climbed over the car, except he had a prior felony vandalism charge, which was reduced. So he just may be an angry person going around terrorizing shit for the sake of watching the world burn. We don't know that, but he sucks. Whatever the rationale behind it is, he shouldn't be doing what he's doing. If he needs help, he should get help. If he doesn't need help and he's just an asshole, everybody should line up and systematically kick him in the dick until he stops doing this. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.